Hey everyone, Dr. John and Dr. Justin here from Body in Motion, and continuing our video series this month on the holidays. In this video, we're going to talk about back pain with traveling. Now, anyone who's ever experienced back pain before knows that we're always a little bit leery when traveling that we're going to have it again and ruin our whole trip. So in this video, we're going to talk about some things you can do in advance to try to avoid that. I'm going to talk about things you can do in the airport or maybe at the gas station that aren't going to look too crazy, but are going to get you moving in a way that keeps things loose and light. One thing that we talked about that we both really like is a reverse lunge. You're balanced here and you step back and sit down. And now you know you're going to be in a great position for that low back the whole time, and you're working in a way that's going to loosen things up. Another one is when you've got that chair behind you, you can go down and tap, but never take your weight out of your feet and stand back up. And now you're getting a good active squat, and you can do it without drawing a ton of attention to yourself. I'm going to pass the mic to Dr. Justin now and hear about some strategies for when you're out of the airport.
All right, so once you got to wherever you're going, and you want to make sure that your back stays good with sleeping in a different bed. Just some ideas that I like to use, just because I do have a stiffer back, and so when I travel, changing beds is a little bit of a problem for me. So something I like to do every morning is a yoga push-up. So it's pretty simple. You just start at the high plank, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go from the bottom of that into a downward dog. Okay? So you're going to go from the push-up into that downward dog, and you can hold for a couple seconds. The more advanced version would be to add a little rotation. Touch the opposite foot. This just gets some blood flowing, loosens up that whole posterior chain, stretches out your calves. It's just a good way to get your body going in the morning. Then the other thing is air squats or just a squat hold. So we would go down and drop into a little bit below 90 degrees. Just sit there. You could wiggle a knee, wiggle the other knee, wiggle them both together. You could do this with shoes on or without. Those are two really beneficial things to loosen up the lower back. The other one that I really like is a balance option. So you're going to stand with one foot here, press your hands into your knee and hold. And then you're going to come up again. So you're going to hold each one for 10 seconds, and it's going to activate your hip flexor. So if these are things that you find helpful and you want to know more to avoiding your injuries while traveling, feel free to book an appointment online or schedule a discovery call.